Hey, what's up you guys? It's Kyle with No BS Investing. Have you ever thought about what it takes to retire comfortably? You've probably heard of the 4% rule before. The idea that if you save enough, you can safely withdraw around 4% of your retirement savings and investments each year and never run out of money. Sounds great, right? But what if I told you that things aren't so simple anymore? Whether you're close to the retirement age or just getting started, you're going to need to understand why this rule may not work like it used to and how you can adapt. Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll know how to get your financial future on track and take charge of your retirement planning. Now let's go ahead and break down the 4% rule. Back in the 90s, financial planner William Bingen came up with this rule after running a bunch of different scenarios with historical data. His research showed that if you withdrew around 4% of your retirement savings each year, your money would last for about 30 years. For instance, if you had $1 million saved up, you could take out $40,000 the first year, and then adjust for inflation each year after that. It became the go-to retirement strategy. But here's where it gets complicated. The rule was based on past market conditions that were very different from today. We're seeing inflation rise, healthcare costs skyrocket, and the markets go through bigger swings. In other words, the 4% rule just doesn't account for the financial world we live in today. And here's the issue. If you stick to the 4% rule, without considering today's realities, you might run out of money too soon. And that's a scary thought for anyone planning their retirement. But don't worry, there's a way to adapt and protect your future. Now let me introduce you to Susan. She saved up for retirement, followed the 4% rule, and retired at 65. Things were smooth for a while, but then about 5 years in, the market took a dive. Suddenly her portfolio lost value. Inflation started driving up her living costs, and medical expenses popped up out of nowhere. Susan's carefully calculated withdrawals started draining her savings faster than she ever expected. Her story is all too common. Many people like Susan follow the 4% rule, aren't prepared for the twists and turns that life and the economy throw at them. Today's challenges make it harder to rely on one simple rule. The good news? There are ways to protect yourself from this. One strategy is to be flexible with your withdrawals. Instead of sticking rigidly to 4%, some experts recommend adjusting withdrawals based on the market and how it performs each year. If the market is up, maybe withdraw a little bit more. If it's down, you tighten the belt and take out less. This dynamic approach can give your savings a better chance of lasting through the ups and downs. Now, this isn't just theory. Many financial planners now suggest using a flexible withdrawal strategy, which allows you to adapt your retirement plan to the realities of life. By adjusting your withdrawals based on how your investments are performing, you can avoid draining your savings too quickly. It's all about being prepared for the future while keeping a close eye on what's happening in the present. So, what's the lesson here? The 4% rule isn't dead per se, but it's not a guarantee either. It's a great starting point, but today's financial landscape requires more flexibility. Whether withdrawing from your savings now or just beginning to plan for retirement, your strategy should adapt to changing circumstances. The bottom line is this: be prepared to adjust your financial plan as the economy and your personal needs evolve. Don't get locked into a rigid mindset. Having a flexible approach will help you ensure that your retirement savings last as long as you need them to. The 4% rule has been a useful guideline for many years, but in today's world, flexibility is more important than ever. Whether you're just starting your financial journey or you're already thinking about retirement, focus on building your savings and investments and stay adaptable. And here's the key. Getting that first $100,000 in net worth can give you the momentum you need. Hitting $100,000 is a huge milestone because once you cross that mark, your investments start to grow faster and faster. This sets the stage for long-term financial success and makes it easier to implement a strategy like the 4% rule or any flexible withdrawal plan. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, subscribe, and let me know your thoughts in the comments. What do you think? Does the 4% rule still work? Or do you think a more flexible approach is better? And if you're interested in learning why that $100,000 mark in net worth is so important, check out my video on why net worth explodes after 100K. It's linked right here. Thanks for watching.